Hey guys and girls, Billy here again. I'm going to do another golf tip. I've been on the course of Smoky here in Oregon. We've had we got some major forest fires in the area, so don't want to go out on a golf course and breathe in that stuff, and don't even want to stay out here in the backyard that long either. But I wanted to get really quick though. I wanted to talk back on the subject of grips again. I talked the other day about the 10-fingered grip, the interlocking grip, and the overlapping grip. Okay, I want to stay kind of in that same train of thought, but I want to talk about manipulating the grip to make the ball curve left, right. First thing is, let's hit the straight ball right down the fairway. Or let's say we're already in the fairway, so we're going to hit it right to the green. Straight, we're in the middle of the fairway, there's nothing in front of us. So we're going to use what's called the neutral grip. Bring that club up, take my grip. Now I use the 10-finger. Now here's what I'm doing. See the face of the club there is straight up. The neutral grip. My hands are just kind of like that. 90 degree this way, 90 degree that way from the back of my hands. So I'm coming up there. That means that the club will be straight up. Now, when I make my swing, come back at my backswing, and I come through, that club will stay straight, just like that. And what that's going to do is the ball will roll up the face of that club, it'll backspin, and it'll go straight. Just like so. Okay? Of course, I'm talking perfect weather, I'm talking no wind, nothing like that. You know, this is what I'm talking about, the perfect situation. But now let's say that I pushed my drive a little bit, it went off to the right, I get up there to it, and there's a tree right in front of me. There's a tree here, and over here is all forest. Maybe even a creek out there, a pond, whatever. So I can't go that way. I could chip out if I want to, but the green's just right over here. The tree's in front of me. If I can hit a shot that would start out like this and then curve back, ooh, I might be able to save this hole. I might be able to get a par out of it. Who knows? I might even put it on the green. So now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to bring my club up, and I'm going to use what's called a weak grip. A weak grip means when I take my grip, now I'm going to rotate my right hand over the top, and my left hand underneath, like so. See that? Right hand over the top, left underneath. Now, it's like this. Instead of those 90s that go out this way, now they're more like 45 up this way, 45 down that way. That's the way my grip is. Now what happens now is that when I bring that club back, the left hand literally is preceding the swing, like so. The right hand is sort of dragging him behind. Now when the club hits the ball, look at there, it's like open. Now when the ball hits that, instead of this way spinning off, now it's going to sort of spin, but it's also going to be rolling off the side, so it's going to cause a curve. It's like when a baseball pitcher spins that thing like that. It makes the curveball go in there. So that's what's going to happen. Right hand over the top, left hand underneath, come back, face is open when it hits the club. Hits the ball, rather. Okay, now, let's say I pull at my drive, and it's on the left side of the fairway. There's a cotton picking tree there too. But now, everything on the left over here is no man's land. Forest, rocks, lakes, everything. But the green's up here on the other side of that tree. If I could hit that ball out here and now bring it back to the left, I might just save this hole. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use what's called a strong grip. I'm bringing it up. Now I rotate that left hand over the top. Before there was the right hand, now it's the left hand over the top, and the right hand is underneath it. Like that. So no 90 degrees, 45's this way, 45's that way. Like so. Okay. I'm bringing it up. Rotate my left hand over, right hand's under. Now, when I take my backswing and I come through, the right hand is kind of leading the way this time. The right hand comes over the top of it, and then what happens is now that face is closed. See that? So now when the ball hits it, now it's spinning this way. Hits that, rolls off, and goes here. Whew. Just like, once again, the way a pitcher would throw that ball to make it curve left. Coming in. There we go. Now, it also has a lot to do with where you place the ball, but I'm not going to get into that yet. Just want to talk about the grip right now. So there we go. I can hit it straight with backspin. I can hit it right with curve. I can hit it left with curve. Right. I want to demonstrate a little bit to you. Have some patience. I'm going to film a little bit here in slow-mo so you can see what I'm talking about into my target. All right, hopefully that came out good. We'll see when I start to edit it, but first shot I hit fairly close to the center of the target. The second shot I was hitting with that weak grip that I talked about. As you can see, it hit on the right side of the target. The third shot I hit was with a strong grip, and I believe it actually totally missed the target to the left. So that gives you an idea. Now, out on the course, you're going to see it go, and it actually won't happen that fast. It may go out and then start to curve later. So anyway, hopefully it might help you a little bit. Not something you'd want to do all the time, but a lot of people that are fighting a slice or a big fade, they'll use that strong grip all the time. A guy named Paul Azinger. Paul Azinger, I mean, he was constantly like that because he fought that left or right swing all the time, so he used a strong grip to keep it straight. Jack Nicklaus used one too because when he grew up practicing on a driving range where the wind was always coming from right to left across it. So he learned to kind of use a bit of a weak grip to make the ball sort of fade to fight it against the wind, to keep it going straight. So anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Maybe on the course, hopefully, if the smoke gets out of here. Take care. Tee it up. 4.